You know, I'm genuinely convinced that people who love to gossip would probably make good intercessors, good prayer warriors, if instead of loving mess and loving to belittle the next person and judging them in the wrong way or making fun of their situation and saying things like, that can never be me, or I don't understand why they would do that, even though some of those comments may be justifiable depending on the circumstance. But at the end of the day, I really believed if people understood the power of intercession and learned to pray and cover each other's faults and learn to keep things a secret, because you don't want to ruin somebody's reputation based on a rumor. You don't want to ruin somebody's reputation because you feel some type of way. You don't want to make the next person not like the next person. They haven't even met the person, but through you, they don't like them because of what you said. And even though I'm not saying that there aren't times where the rumor that's being spread is true, but we still aren't called to slander the next person. We call out evil. We can do that. But there's a way to go about it. You shouldn't be on the phone late at night telling everybody your brother and sister's business and you don't understand why they did this and why they do that. If you guys cannot pray about the situation, if you guys aren't explaining something to say this person needs help in this area, or I believe they're falling back into this sin, or I believe that they got hurt and they're discouraged and they're struggling to get out of something. If you're not saying that and you're just talking about the next person, you're really just sinning. You're not doing anything. In the eyes of God, you're just sinning. If you don't have the heart to say, God, can you help this person? Can you be with this person? Can you help them get out of that struggle? Can you help them turn away from that sin? Can you help them to have a sound mind so they can make better decisions? Can you help them to see your love so they can stop showing hateful acts? If people, the same people who love to gossip about one another, if they could just pray with the same energy, more energy with prayer and wanting them to change than the idea of loving drama and mess, you would probably see a change in these people. But I really feel like gossipers are so in love with trauma and drama and just entertainment that they don't want these people to change. But if you just allow God to use your tongue, allow God to say, you know what, instead of talking down about you, instead of me not even saying how I feel to you, but saying it to a next person, if we just shut up for a moment and say, God, this person needs prayer. How can I intercede for them? How can I help them in the spirit? How can I help them in person? Can I be a vessel that helps them outgrow the same things that they get talked about for? Or should I just leave this in the hands with you? I'm not saying that certain situations that you don't need somebody to talk to about or express some things about, but plain Jane just gossiping about a person is just flat out sin. It doesn't fix any situations. It doesn't help you. It just makes you feel justified. It just puts you on a pedestal. It just makes you seem like, yeah, we're better than the next person. If you're really not willing to help, you're better off keeping your mouth shut.